But when enough people make false promises, words stop meaning anything. Then there are no more answers, only better and better lies. And lies won't help us in this fight.
That is indeed a problem.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Kit Harington got 2 Emmy nominations for playing Jon Snow in the HBO mega hit Game of Thrones. Now, Harington is joining the cast of Industry for the new season of the high-stakes finance drama. He plays Sir Henry Muck, founder and CEO of a green tech company who is taking his company public. Watch.
How long have we been working on this? Dunno. Close to half a year? You know, ever since Pierpoint put you on this IPO, I feel like my luck has turned. For the better? No.
And then he walks away.
So good. Kit Harington is here first on CBS Mornings. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
So good now that you're here.
We're excited
because
to have
we
you.
love you. Yes, we're huge fans. We're huge fans. You, like a lot of us, myself, Gayle, you binged Industry during the pandemic. You say it's one of the most unique shows out there. Is that why you wanted to be on it?
Yeah, I just thought, like, tonally it was unlike anything I'd seen. And I also loved the young actors in it who had come in, almost their first job, and it gave the whole piece this energy. And the writing's so good, the characterization is so good, the backdrop is wonderful, the music is incredible. Yeah, I was totally hooked the minute I started on it.
But you were nervous to join the cast, which surprises me.
Yes.
Because are you aware that you are Jon Snow?
Yeah, but I was also a fanboy of this.
Okay.
So I was coming in as the fanboy. And I remember on Game of Thrones, we'd have people coming in who were kind of fans of the show, and they were overawed by being on the set.
Right.
And I felt exactly like that, not wanting to kind of like ask for selfies with the rest of the cast.
But his name's Sir Henry Muck. How
That's
about
a great
that? The name
name.
is Sir Henry
Yeah.
Muck. I mean, he clearly, how shall we say, is a bit damaged.
Yeah, a little damaged.
Ruthless.
Little bit.
And has a lot of issues. Is that a fun character to play? Must be.
It's fun playing characters with issues. I mean, why would you not want to do that? He is what we would refer to in England as a posh idiot.
A posh.
But he's not, because he's built up this very successful company, which is about to float on the stock exchange.
Yeah.
And he's smart and he's charming, but he's just got that kind of... He's not got that self-awareness, which is born of his class. He's always had this safety net underneath him.
yes.
So he doesn't need to... He can sort of just be who he wants to be, and that's not always the best thing.
So where do you draw your inspiration from for a character like Henry?
I've met a few Henrys over the years.
Really?
Yeah, I
We would
have.
like initials or names.
No, can't do, can't do. But also, like, he's an interesting creation because he's one of those tech bros in a way. So we all know about them.
Yes.
But he's got this, he's from the English aristocracy, so he's got that kind of British class system background to him, and he's the mixture of those things. And I found that quite an alluring combination to kind of get my teeth into.
Yeah, it's so interesting to me because that's an excellent point, that when we think of tech bros and we're thinking Zuck and we're thinking Elon and Sam Altman and the OGs like Steve
There's
Jobs.
a wide variety.
There's a wide variety, but we don't know that many British tech bros. And when you talk about the British class system, that infuses a whole nother layer of complexity to it.
Yes, and he's also doing it under the guise of trying to save the world. So it's this greenwashing element that we bring into this season of like how much I think he genuinely believes he's started this company and it's going to be a thing that combats climate change. But there's very little, he's done very little actual work behind it.
I'm very excited about you and your wife, Rose, because you have a boy and a daughter, a boy and a girl. And I'm wondering if you're like Vlad, because his favorite daughter is now 16, 17?
17 months. And Kit, the first thing he asked me is, he said, I hear you're a new dad.
Yes, he's...
Which, melted me.
I was wondering if you're like Vlad, always showing videos Has it changed the way you operated the world?
I used to get so annoyed and bored when someone showed me the video of their children. Like, if you don't have kids and someone
Gayle
goes,
set
look,
you up with that.
No, I was curious.
someone
Go
shows you a
ahead.
picture of their kids or a video and you're like, oh, God. But now I'm right in there. I'm completely smushy about it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're happy to report that Celine is now learning to ride a scooter.
Yes,
Yeah.
they all know
No.
because I came in
I wanna
with
know.
video to show everybody.
But before you go, so many people will always think of you as Jon Snow. Where does that character sit with you?
He's got a very, very, very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
It's taken a few years to kind of process what that whole journey was and like to let go of him as a character. But now, after doing some work over the last few years of kind of processing it all in a way,
Yes.
I've got nothing but fondness and love for him.
Kit Harington.
Bravo, Kit
So
Harington.
great to have you. Thank you very much. Third season of Industry debuts this Sunday on HBO Max. We'll be right back.